I'm speaking to Datuk Husam Musa, parliamentary candidate for Putrajaya and the state seat of Salo in Kelantan. Datuk, why are you running in Putrajaya given that 80% of the electorate here are civil servants and it's considered a safe seat for BN?
Safe seat before, I think now safe seat for me.
It's a safe seat for you now?
Political atmosphere already changed. Most of them hit corruption, cronyism, and they want to have a clean and good government.
Okay. So what kind of government will you be if you do win this seat?
I think everywhere people need a clean government with a good governance as a pillar, and from there they can do justice to the people and will bring prosperity and unity and strength to the nation.
Okay, kalau if we talk about macam economic policy, if PAS does win and comes to Putrajaya, what kind of economic policy will we see?
PAS have a coalition with Pakatan, so not just PAS alone. So our policy consensus discussed and deliberated in the Pakatan meeting. So the policy you can see from our manifesto. From our manifesto, which focus to stop corruption, and by that nation will have more money to distribute among the people, and to bring to change things like something burden the people with a new policy to put the people really first, not just during the election.
Okay.
For instance, housing is a problem here. For instance, the toll is a burden to some because they need to pay every day when they use the good highway, and Pakatan already deliberated this, and we able to abolish it, especially the concession, which already make a huge profit, like highway, not South Highway,
okay.
Plus Highway.
Right. So you say that it's a coalition, so it's a joint decision. It's not just PAS's decision.
No unilateral policy by PAS.
Okay, but how much say does PAS have in it?
Any good policy, PAS will support it, and PAS based on Islam. Islam is a religion of government. Islam, from the history, is associated with a civilization, high or par excellent civilization for the 1,000 years. So governance is always part and partial of Islam itself. So we have a policy which we can adopt in a modern and contemporary living of Malaysia.
That you mentioned just now that it's a joint decision, but how much of it is PAS? How much input does PAS give?
Once it become a common policy, so we not determine how much it is part of a PAS policy, but it is a common and what's it called the policy which already deliberated and accepted together by all parties.
So a shared decision.
Yeah. The most important is no unilateral policy, no single policy by PAS or DEP or PKR.
Would PAS still continue on with the ETP projects that have been ongoing if you are to be in power?
ETP?
The economic transformation.
Transformation, you see. Transformation, the concept maybe need to be reconciled, because we have a different approach. Under Barisan, what is the main culprit or the main vulnerable things is that they use whatever good means for cronyism practices. So that's come the waste, that's come the money is out, but no what's it called high achievement become materialized. So the most important thing is to cut that kind of practices. That is the core of the issue right now in Malaysia.
Dato', I'm going to go back to something you said just now about how it's always a joint decision between Pakatan, no unilateral decisions. How do you then explain what happened on nomination day when there were 7 overlapping seats? PAS came out to unilaterally
Sometimes
announce?
in a family there is a dispute, but how you handle and manage it, you see. Husband and wife also sometimes quarrel, but how you manage it.
But does this mean that there's something wrong with the marriage?
No, nothing wrong.
Something not
at
right
the end
with
of
the
the day,
communication.
you still together and produce more sons and daughters and kids. So nothing wrong about that.
But does it speak to internal party dynamics if you are not talking to one another and make unilateral decisions for which candidate?
I think go back to the winnability of the candidates. Either that candidates can win or not. If that candidates can win, for instance, Cikgu Bat in Sungai Aceh, so PAS compromise.
Why wasn't it discussed before nomination day?
Why they do not discuss? I don't know, because this is Terengganu and Penang affair. In Kelantan, you not see that kind of practice. So I think overall, the most important how they come to settle problems in a family spirit way. So if there is a settlement, the settlement need to be highlighted, not the dispute. You see. Kalau dah settle, suami isteri dah balik semula baik, mak mertua jangan campur lah.
Kalau boleh jangan gaduh in the first place kan?
Ya, kalau
Okay.
boleh jangan.